What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. This is Vlad, owner of Enopoly. The purpose of making this video is, quite frankly, I'm getting very frustrated with my sales guys having to explain what the difference between us, Enopoly, versus any other Amazon automation provider. And throughout these years, I've made plenty of videos, but for some reason, people don't look at them. They don't check it out. They just kind of believe whatever the other person on the phone says or on the Zoom. That's why a lot of people end up failing in this industry when they choose the wrong company and it goes out of business and they file bankruptcy or they get sued by the FTC, whatever the case is because everyone's just believing what they're saying. No one's actually verifying anything. I put a lot of importance on having our own employees. Now, everyone claims to have their own employees, but I'm gonna show you the reality of 99% of e-com automation companies. This is how they get management for their store. And you'll notice majority of them have never done e-commerce before. They've done real estate, credit repair, all that kind of everything that's not related to e-commerce, that's what their background is. So, because I've been in this industry for a very long time, obviously all the different service providers that are international know who I am, so they reach out to me and they of course ask to work with me. And this is how much the average e-com automation agency actually pays to fulfill on your store. It's typically a third party. I have this screenshot uploaded on here in this video, but most of them are paying $1,000 to that offshore team per store, or sometimes even they don't pay anything. They just let that company take all the profit split. So majority of these companies in Amazon automation space, they do not have their own infrastructure. They don't have the employees. That's why you never see any content of them. And look, almost anyone could get a warehouse. I mean, you could get one as cheap as $3,000 a month. It's very, very easy to do. You can also put a bunch of people to work in the warehouse. But all these companies are claiming to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients. And you think 30 or 50 people working in one warehouse is enough to fulfill on all that? Absolutely not. They are 100% using international employees. Of course, it makes it more cost effective if you hire international. So we have offices in the Philippines, but we have the offices. We have security footage there. We have big Enopoly signs on there. And then we have offices here. So you could see the infrastructure. It's not just about what they say, it's about what they can show you. And anyone can make up spreadsheets. Anyone can make up the results. Make sure they're FTC compliant. As you'll notice, all of our videos now have FTC disclaimers. We spent a lot of money on FTC attorneys to give us feedback on what the FTC wants to see. So therefore, we're compliant with that. We have nothing to hide. We've been doing this longer. I've said this in ads. We don't have any name changes. We've never had to file for bankruptcy. We've never had to start a different company. Nothing. We're still running an Enopoly. Enopoly does what it says it does. So make sure you look at what people are saying and not just listen, but actually look at what they're saying. If they don't have content of warehouse, they don't have content of employees, right? I mean, sure, they might have some results. Cool. But would you pay $50,000 for a company that doesn't even fulfill on your store? Some third-party team in Bangladesh or Philippines does? They have zero control over that, right? So some of these companies are charging $30,000, $50,000, or $100,000 and have no infrastructure. They're hoping for the best, and I have a lot more examples as well on different types of offers I've received to sell for these international teams. And of course, never have to do that. Have my own employees, have everything under control. So I hope this video helps you understand how this industry works and what to actually look out for. Because our sales team constantly talks to people that have bought in stores from different companies, and of course, they didn't get what they paid for. Why? It's because they invested into operation that had no operation. That's the difference.